Hey, hi, hello. My name is Tashi, and you're watching Beauty in the Bar. So, I have on a different shirt, and my hair is different, and therefore it is a different day, and no one can prove any differently. Thank you very much. Today I'm going to be talking about the eye products that I bought in 2020. Quick overview. No buy, replacement only in 2018. Eased myself back in 2019. 2020, the purse strings were loosened. 2021, I'm checking in about the things I bought in 2020 and how I feel about them. I'm also looking back to see why I have so many products and why I am currently on a no buy once again. So let's get into it. The things that I bought in 2020 for the eyes. So the first thing that I'm pulling out of my bag of tricks is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I really enjoy this palette. I broke one of the shadows, as you can see, but I've been really digging into a lot of them, and you cannot really tell because the Urban Decay formula, the one in here at least, is pretty tightly packed. But I love that it has basically all the colors I need. I pull for it almost every time I do my eyeshadow. I have two of the colors in my eyes today, one being Hell Ride and the other being Guilt Trip. So do like a purpley look, but you can do an orange look, you can do green, you can do blue, you can do neutral. It's just really, really versatile, and I think this is a palette that's very slept on. I feel like I never really heard anybody talking about this. This entire line I think is slept on, and I really like it. I would definitely spend the money on this again. Overall, I just really enjoy this, and I think it's a standout, and I, especially as someone who's kind of over the naked line, I definitely think it's a good time. Pulling more out of this bag of tricks, the next thing I'm coming across is the E.l.f. This is like the E.l.f. glitter glue. I kind of regret buying this only because I bought it to go in conjunction with my Stone Vibes palette, which I'll talk about later, because that is basically like glitter, just full-on glitter, and I don't think this works very well as a glitter glue. As an eye primer, it's nice, but I already had an eye primer that I've been working on that's taking forever. So going back in time, I wouldn't buy this again, but if you're just looking for an eye primer, this one it's a nice eye primer and it's very affordable. So there's two products that I want to show together because I got them as a set from Nordstrom Rack. These came together in a set. I really wanted the heavy metal liner because I hadn't had one of these since high school, and I was so excited to see the gold one and to see it on sale, and then it was on sale in a package, I think for like $15, with the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, which I have tried before, and it's not my favorite, but I do like it. And so now I have both of these, and looking back, I don't know if I would go back and buy these again. Although the mascara is very like nice and it's a little bit wet, and I like that. It's lengthening but not necessarily volumizing, so it's not my favorite. And the glitter liner, I just thought I would use way more, but it's so messy and hard to work with because it is just kind of like a liquid glitter. This is the gold one. It's called Midnight Cowboy. So I don't know if I would go back, even though it was cheap. Just having the additional products in my collection, taking up space, preventing me from getting other things. Like, I want to use up this mascara before I go and buy my favorite again. And yeah, so I don't know if I would go back in time and make that same choice. Another thing I got, the E.l.f. Enhancing Lash and Brow Serum. Okay, so it's hard to tell with products like these because they take a while, and I switched between this and another product that I bought, the Grandelash MD Lash Enhancing Serum. I've used up multiple tubes of this. I love this. It definitely works. It's $65 for a tube that's supposed to last 3 months. I find that the tubes last more than 3 months. They can, last 4 or 5, even 6 months. I bought 2 tubes of this in 2020, and I'm still working on the first one. So I don't know. I'll have to come back to you all about whether this works. But it is very affordable, so if it does work, I would much rather buy this than this $65. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Ma'am, I'm filming. I'm making a video. You just gonna scream? My cat, Cali, is yelling at the door to go outside because she's done. She's done being in this room. And she wants to go and be free, but she's also terrified of everything outside. So what can you do? She needs to be monitored outside because the last time I let her out, she tried to drink a puddle. So that's not happening right now for her. Is that okay? Did you try to drink a puddle? Yeah, you did that, remember? Okay, so another thing I purchased in 2020, I was really craving the Stila liquid shadows, like the shimmer and glow, not the glitter and glow, because I've had those and they dry out in 10 seconds. And I didn't want to get any more of those, but the shimmer and glow. So in order to kind of like quench that desire, but for a cheaper price, I got these L'Oreal Brilliantized liquid eyeshadows. I got 3 colors because they were like 3 for some price. It was some deal. And I definitely regret buying these. The formula's fine. The quality is okay. It's nothing that absolutely wows me. But there's nothing, like, they don't get dry or, you know, crack. They don't crack and crease and get all weird. And the colors are pretty, but I just never, ever use these. Like, I got them and, you know, it did quench my desire for the Stila liquid shadows, which is good because they're much more expensive. But I really didn't need these. I really don't go for liquid shadows very often. I like powders, and I don't think most liquid shadows, including these, play very well with powders. But they're pretty colors. The colors I have are, let's see, Amethyst Quartz, that's the purpley one. Amber Sparkle's the brown, and then Rose Gem is the pink. So they're all nice, but if I could go back in time, based on how much I've actually worn them, would not buy those again. Now she's screaming to get into my roommate's room, so that's fun. Another item that I got really into in 2020 was eyeliner, which actually does make sense, more so than all the lip products I bought. And the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil Eyeliners went on sale at ULTA. So I picked up a few. They went half price. I think they're normally, I want to say they're normally $22, which sounds crazy to me, but I think that's the case. And they were on sale for $11. So I picked up a few. I picked up LSD, which is like a shimmery blue color. Psychedelic Sister, which is a classic color. I actually have this shade in eyeshadow as well. It's a shimmery purple. And Electric Empire, which is, the tube looks very green, but it's actually more of like a bluish green, like an aqua. And I love wearing blue and green eyeshadow. I actually wear blue and green quite a bit, so I thought these would be perfect. I'm glad I have them, but I don't use them very often. It's kind of sad because they're so pretty and nice to incorporate, but sometimes I find that they're not different enough from the color of the eyeshadows that I'm using to make an impact. And more often than not, I want black eyeliner. So I'm learning that about myself, but I'm still glad I have them. I would still buy them, especially because they were half price, but I use them less than I thought I would. Okay, other eyeliners that I bought or, acquired. Well, these are all purchases. So the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a turn on waterproof Extreme Shine eyeliner. Very long name. In the color Tropical Green. This is like a deep forest green matte, and I love it. I think that it really brings out brown eyes. It's very nice in the waterline. I don't use it as much as I thought I would, just like most of the other eyeliners, but I do use it enough. And I would definitely buy this again. It's affordable, it's NYX, and it's very like creamy. The formula is great. I don't have any complaints about that. The Sephora Colorful Crayon Contour Eye Pencil 12-Hour Wear, waterproof pencil in the color Blonde Ambition. I was looking for a champagne shade to put in my inner corner and my waterline, and this just, this wasn't it. So I do kind of regret it. I never use it. I don't know how much use it's going to ultimately get. it sucks. We can't like swatch things in stores. I really thought this was going to be like a champagne color, and it just didn't turn out to be. And I still don't have a champagne color, and I've stopped looking for one. I also have the Ulta Beauty Automatic Eyeliner in Matte White. I wanted to do like a baby doll eye, and I like having that option, so I'm not mad that I have this, but I don't do that eye as much as I thought I would. There was a time where I was really obsessed and into it, and that time has since passed. So it is what it is. I also have the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the color Turquoise. I don't really think this is a turquoise. I think this is more of like an aqua, a bright aqua blue. I like it. I hardly ever use it. I saw this eye look on Pinterest that was mainly just an aqua eyeliner, and I really wanted to do that. And then I did it, and then it was done. And I haven't found myself like really wanting to do that again. So it's just teaching me the lesson again that you should try to use the things you have to do something similar before you go out and buy a new product, because I definitely could have done that with just any bright eyeliner I already owned. So yeah, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't get this. I'm not mad I have it, but it's not something I reach for a lot. But it wasn't expensive. It's Essence. It was, I mean, probably a few dollars at Ulta. So and this one I got from Nordstrom Rack. It's the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Moray. It's an olive color. I really think olive is just a great shade to bring out brown eyes. And I like this in the waterline. I don't use it as often, like any eyeliner other than black. I don't use it as often as I thought I would. But I'm not mad I have it. I think it does add something to a look when I do try to get it. It's a little bit dry, but I don't know if that's the Stila formula so much as that is the fact that I got it from Nordstrom Rack, and it probably started out a little bit older than an eyeliner normally would. So I don't know if I would like make the same choice again. I might get like a brand new one, but anyway. So moving on to a couple more palettes that I got the Urban Decay On The Run palette in G Train. It's the one of the like on Born to Run, or well, it's On The Run. So Born to Run's the big palette, On The Run is the minis, and this is the mini in G Train. It's just really pretty. I love doing green and blue eye looks, and I think this is a great palette for traveling. It's a great like kind of all-in-one simple look. It's got this beautiful gold, it's got the greens you need, it's got neutrals. You could totally do a neutral work eye look with these shadows here. It was only $10 at Nordstrom Rack, so I felt I must have it. And now I have it, and I don't use it as much as I thought I would because I have the full-size Born to Run palette. But I also like wouldn't give that. I wouldn't go back and not buy it because I do really like it, and I like having it around when I do want to use it. Similar feelings on this, the shade Detour, the Detour palette. This is the blue one, and it has this really special like shimmery icy white with like a blue shift undertone shade in it. I just think that is so reflective and pretty. Like I would get this just for that. So I really like using this. It is mostly neutrals, and they are pretty much repeats of the ones that are in the big palette, the big Born to Run palette, and the other mini palette. But the special colored full shades, the pop effect shades, are enough to make me glad that I have this. Okay, the next thing is the Fenty Beauty Snap Shadows in the number 10. It's the shade, or like the colorway Money. Oh, it's real dirty in here. Okay. I literally use this a lot. I love this. I think it makes such pretty, like intense shimmer looks. Like if you want to just like blind someone with your sparkly eyes, the Fenty formula, this is my first foray into the Fenty eyeshadow formula, because I always feel like the palettes looked a little bit like disjointed and I didn't really understand them, but man, oh man, this shade, the gold one, it's called Flash Money, shines like you can see it from the moon, from the sun. And it's also a beautiful highlighter for deeper skin tones. I definitely have brushed down my cheeks and just been like, I am a golden nugget. I am amazing. And yeah, I mean, I would definitely get this again. I think it's $25, so I was very hesitant to buy it because I was like, oof, $25. And even now saying it, I don't like the way that it sounds. I don't like that price. But also, you'd have to pry it from my cold dead hands, so what can I say? So those are all the things for the eyes that I purchased, and then there are some things that I acquired either through gifts or free gifts with purchase. Okay, so the first thing that, or not the first thing chronologically, but one of the things that I got as a gift, this was from my sister. It's the Novo Color eyeshadow in the shade Double Color Gradient 03. It's just a very easy, like, shimmer. You just kind of swipe on. It's two-toned, so it's very easy to use. I really like it. I don't know how much it was because it was a gift, so I don't know how much I would pay for this, but the quality is nice. It's a beautiful shimmer. It's got a very like glossier, you know, Gen Z kind of a vibe going on, and when I don't have a lot of time, this is just amazing because I just swipe it on, kind of blend it with my finger, and I'm good to go. And I think the packaging is kind of cute, and yeah, I mean, I can't say whether I buy this or not because I think it would depend a lot on the price for me because it is such a simple product. It creates such a simple look, but I'm glad I got it as a gift for sure. The No Budge Retractable Eyeliner from E.l.f. I actually haven't used this yet, so I'll have to come back to this one, but it just looks like a regular, it's just like, it just seems like a regular pencil eyeliner. It's fine, it's black, it's somewhat creamy, it's cheap. I'll let you know if it surprises me. As point perks from Sephora, I got the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I've had this before, I've used it up before, I love it. It is the best liquid liner I've tried. My best friend wears way more liquid liner than me, and she recommended this to me, and she says it's the best that she's tried as well. And I mean, I see why. It's like perfectly black, it's got a great brush, it's just very easy to work with as far as liquid liner. I'm not great at applying liquid liner, so I really like this one because it is very easy to work with, and I like having the little minis that I can just take around. So glad I used my points on that. This is the NARS Climax Extreme Mascara. And even though we are in March, I still have not tried this. I'm still working my way through other mascaras. I'm trying not to open it. So another thing that I'll have to come back around to. So a couple products I haven't tried, but for the most part I've tried all the things that I've acquired in 2020. And I think, you know, the ones that were like gift with purchase or gifts, I wasn't really looking to try, so it makes sense that they're the ones that I haven't gotten around to trying yet. And the star of the show for the eyes in 2020, the Urban Decay, I almost said naked. You see how much they do naked? It's in my brain. The Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette. This is like the best thing I got for the eyes in 2020. My best friend gifted it to me as a random surprise, even though it was very expensive. I think this was $54 now. I think it's on sale for half off on Urban Decay and maybe even also on Sephora, but when this came out it was $54 and I could not bring myself to buy it even though it looked so beautiful. And I love Urban Decay. They're probably my favorite brand, and it had been a while since they'd come out with anything new that really like made my heart go pitter patter. Like I really liked the Born to Run, but it just didn't give me the same, like, I was like, this is solid, this is a good product, good variety, good formula. But something that was like, ooh, this is new, this is like, oh, I want to get my hands on it, very much this. The packaging, I've heard some people say they hate. I think it is so beautiful and innovative, and I'm very tactile, it's very textural. I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I'm not into stones, crystals, anything like that. I just think it's really, really beautiful. It comes with a nice big mirror. It comes with a brush, even though you use your fingers for all but the matte shades. And I have been digging into it. I mean, you can see dips in some of these shadows. I'm not surprised about Tiger's Eye because it's kind of a gold shade, but I'm surprised Raw Energies has such a big dip in it. I've definitely used Oho, Jade, and Opal a lot. Opal Aura actually reminds me a lot of that shimmery, like frosty shade in the Born to Run mini palette, but they're very different. I'm gonna put this right underneath that one. Like this is definitely an icier, like kind of white shade with like pink and a deeper blue reflex in it, if you can see right there. Whereas the other one is like pure kind of like blue green shimmer. But I think they're both just fantastic, so beautiful. The mattes in here are nice. The quality is definitely good. As someone who has brown skin, these are like just maybe setting shades for my lid, but they don't do much. Third Eye, which is this deep purple down here, is the one I reach into the most because it is the deepest. I have that on my eye today as my like crease shade, in addition to Hellride from the other Born to Run palette. Hexed, it's fine, and it looks especially nice with Bloodstone because Bloodstone kind of has an undertone that is similar to Hexed. But overall, I'm not super excited about the mattes. The glitters are the star of the show, and boy, do they shine. So that is all for eyes. We're done. All the things that I bought or otherwise acquired in the year 2020 to put on my eyes. Please like, share, subscribe if you'd like me to make more videos. I have fun filming them, but I don't have fun editing them, so I need some sort of additional outside motivation in order to actually edit them and get these posted onto the interwebs. So yeah, just let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm probably going to be talking about the face products, the products other than lip and eye products that I purchased in 2020. So see you then. Bye.